Hello, welcome to another episode of the Expat Adventure. I am Can You Dig It, and this is the cat.
Meow.
Some people have been asking us about a very sensitive topic, a very controversial topic, and we here at the Expat Adventure, we are not afraid of controversy. We will delve into those issues. This may be the most controversial episode to date of the Expat Adventure. This episode will upset you, so you may want to take the children and send them away, because today we are going to talk about Crocs. She's beautiful. Little Steve Irwin there. Crocs have never made any sense to me. I did not get them. I was not necessarily on board with making fun of people who wear them. I just didn't get them. I didn't understand them at all. Then we got here, okay, and we are explorers. We walk a lot, all day, every day. In warm weather, my preference is flip-flops, but it rains a lot here. You get your flip-flops wet, you get your feet wet, you walk for a couple hours in flip-flops, and it rubs on my feet, and I get the sore spot, and I can't wear the flip-flops anymore.
And the flip-flops get very slippery on most of the surfaces.
On slippery surfaces, they are slippery, like dangerously slippery, like really dangerously slippery, like step on some metal, and I really almost did a lot of damage to myself a couple of times. And then I've got a pair of shoes. We took a really brutal hike a couple of days ago over on Bastimentos, and my shoes are soaked, like they're so really close to losing them in the mud. So, I mean, Crocs are made for this climate. Stuff is going to get wet. Everything you put on your feet is going to get soaked. That's what they're for. And they just, they do things that flip-flops can't do. They handle terrain that flip-flops can't handle. So I did not understand them before. It never really made sense to me in all my years in Michigan, but they make sense here. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. They make sense here.
So we have Crocs with two different types of bottoms that both look like they're gonna give us lots of traction.
She's beautiful.
They're purple. That's gay.
Yeah, so I broke down, I sold out or whatever. I bought some Crocs. Yeah, we don't have an endorsement deal with those people yet, but yeah, maybe.
Well, I think these are knockoff Crocs anyways.
These are knockoff Crocs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we have Crocs. Deal with it. All right, what's next on the agenda? Oh yeah, we are in Central Park. I don't know if you're gonna see people around here wearing, there's one. This guy up here, maybe you can see him. We've talked about how people down here are taking COVID very seriously. We're not standing anywhere near anybody right now, but that guy is loud. We're not standing anywhere near anybody right now, but I know back in the States, there are a lot of people, everybody knows some of them who
wear chin diapers.
Well, who mock and poke fun at people who wear masks outside. Well, if you're in Bocastown, everybody's doing it. If you're in David, everybody's doing it. And the police are telling you to put your masks on while you're outside. So everybody here is doing it. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of strange. I still see, people making fun of those wearing masks outside, and I see people wearing masks outside all day, every day. Buenas. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. So we went to talk to, I don't know if you can.
Plane.
It's another plane. We went to talk to a real estate agent, to get a better handle on the real estate market around here, since there appears to be no other real way to do it. So we're getting a handle on real estate values in this area, around Isla Colón, in the Bocas area, Bastimentos. You know, what's sort of in our price range and what's sustainable, you know, whether it be waterfront or close enough or out in the jungle. And, you know, so we still have some negotiations between the two of us. But they have something here called ROP property.
Right of possession.
Right of possession. It looks to me like a lot of properties, I get the impression it's close to half or something. That it's...
Titling was a new concept. Right of possession is how it all began.
Okay. So when you buy a right of possession property, the government has their hands in your property to some extent. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? You know more than I do.
Well, right of possession is exactly what it sounds like. You basically come in and take over the land. It's almost like squatters' rights. And you have to show continual improvement to the property for a period of 5 years before you actually have any rights to the property, is my understanding of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 5-year period of time where other people could be fighting or squabbling with you.
Sure.
Before you have your rights established.
Sure.
But it's also from my understanding that's not inheritable or transferable. It must be continuously occupied, yada yada. There's a lot of stuff that goes along with it. But titling is something that Panama started doing in more recent years, probably because of all the gringos like us wanting their piece of paper showing their rights to the property, is my guess. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Still a lot to learn there.
There's a lot to learn. But so if you buy a property, a right of possession property, and you don't show improvement, you know, or something happens and you have to leave for a very long time, the government can reclaim it, or
Yes.
or what have you?
Yep. They can just take it back no matter what you paid for it.
I also got the impression that...
Or someone else can squat on it and take your rights away.
Right, right. This was just about to get to that. I got the impression that we could find some right of possession property with nobody living on it, squat there for 5 years, show some improvement. Presto, we've claimed the land.
Potentially, or you could lose everything you've invested into those improvements when the rightful owner comes back in 4.5 years and kicks you off.
Right, then we do it again, and then we haven't spent any money.
How much money did you spend building on the first piece of property?
I think
to make improvements.
You are missing the point.
Really?
Really.
Are we going to camp out there for
Squatting.
5 years?
We're going to be squatters. We've decided. All right. All right. Minds made up. We're going to go find a place to squat. Until next time, I'm Can You Dig It? And this is the Cat.
Meow.
Signing off.